sports is interactive. We're starting with American football. Any football fans in the audience? Anybody? Video game fans? Blockchain fans? We got it all. So let me walk you through this. Please stop me if you have questions. It's an interactive company we're building. It should be an interactive presentation. So feel free if you got questions, let me know. If anybody remembers the Seahawks versus Patriots Super Bowl, this is one of the Seahawks fans.
You do not throw a pass at the goal line when you have Marshawn Lynch.
We're changing that experience, right? That's a frustrated fan that didn't get a chance to call plays in the game. This is a huge industry, what we're bringing together. We looked at the world, fantasy sports, esports and gaming, Madden. You know, these are multi-billion-dollar markets, and then obviously everybody knows the size of the live sports industry. We wanted to go do a proof of concept and really show that fans could get involved in a team and actually run it and be successful. We bought a team in the Indoor Football League. This is a 10-team league in the Midwest and Pacific Northwest. That's our team over there, the Screaming Eagles. For anybody that's big football fans, Kurt Warner's old team, the Iowa Barnstormers, played in the league. So we got to play against them. And we let fans basically make all the decisions. So fans got to choose the city. We ended up in Salt Lake. They got to hire the coach. They got to name the team. We almost ended up being named Teeny McTeamface. Stormin' Mormons was a close third, so there were a lot. Actually, wish we would have been the Stormin' Mormons. Probably would have sold more merchandise. But really, the idea here was crowdsource a team, let fans make all the decisions that normally are reserved for owners and general managers and coaches, all the way down to the play calling. So we built an app that empowered fans, whether you're in the arena or you're outside the arena, to call all of the plays in real time for this football team. So this was, again, a 10-team league. Our team was the only team in the league that fans actually got a chance to make decisions. We also integrated play calling into Twitch chat. So you can see over here these exclamation points and the numbers. That was people actually calling plays via Twitch chat. And on February 2017, so last year, our first game, fans made history, right? So we were the first team in sports, in a professional sports league, to let fans actually call plays in the game. Fans called all the plays. Ended up losing that game. Actually ended up losing quite a few games. We were 5-11. But in a 10-team league, we had the number 3 offense run by the fans. So really, what we found was we kind of struck a nerve, right? Timing is everything in life and in business. Timing was right for what it was we're bringing to the world, right? So, you know, covered from all the major publications, both sports and non-sports, and really, overarchingly, it was all positive. I think if we had gone about this 5-7 years previously, I think the question would have been, can you do this? Can technology handle this? Can you do this in real time? We never got those questions because everybody uses their phone to do everything in real time now. And it was a natural fit to say, sure, fans can, why can't fans call plays? The numbers and engagement were off the charts, right? We had millions of people watching. The one that I love is from 100 different countries. So we basically took a no-name team in a no-name league. I mean, how many people have heard of the Indoor Football League in this room, right? I see 0 hands. So okay, 3 hands. So that's basically, now imagine that around the world. Nobody's heard of it, right? But we got engagement from fans around the world because we empowered them to have a voice on this team. And they felt like owners. They felt like owners because they designed the team, they named the team, they picked the players that were on the team, and they got a chance to actually impact the game itself. That was our proof of concept. And really what our goal was originally, we were going to transform the Indoor Football League into the Interactive Football League. That was our original goal. What we realized very quickly was that if we were going to create this kind of interactive digital product, the actual game itself needed to change. And so we looked around and we said, what can we do to make this sport better for the digital fan? How can if we were going to build football from the ground up for the digital fan, which is really what the fans are now, what would we do differently? And what we came up with was the fan-controlled football league. So here's a quick sizzle, and then I'll get into the details of what we're building.
This is so dumb. I understand all these marketing people, they want to make it interactive for the fans. What you need to do is keep the fans at arm's distance. You give them a good product. You win the game. Let them have some good eats while they're sitting there stuffing their faces.
So that was Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilson talking about our Screaming Eagles from last year. Michael didn't really like it, but Tony liked it. So what are we doing? We're building a league from the ground up on the blockchain for the digital fan. We think that to reinvent the sport, you need to change the paradigm. So we are not creating teams that are regional based. All of our teams are going to be in one location. We're going to build this league in Nevada and Vegas. And instead of playing in a big arena for 10 or 20,000 fans, we're going to play in a big production studio. And we're going to have a television studio audience of 800 or 1,000 people. And we're going to play for millions of fans around the globe that are going to be interacting with this league. I was a minority owner in an arena football team. I was a majority owner of an indoor football team. It's basically impossible to make money in that business. It's a horrible business. It's fun. It is a horrible business. We're taking about 70% of the costs out of running these teams by shared services, putting them all in one space, and then the ability to actually attract sponsors and attract millions of fans globally is amplified by actually focusing on the digital fan at home. We also talk about interactive, right? So this isn't just about, immersive. This isn't just about interactive and fans calling plays. It's about giving fans a new way to actually watch the sport. We're going to do helmet cameras and mics on the guys. We're doing 1-hour games, right? So this is about, you don't have to set aside half your day to come watch a fan-controlled football league game. It's an hour. Sit down, you call plays, you can interact with the players, and then you can go on your way. Real quick on the partnerships, we spent the past 8 months pulling together the cream of the crop when it comes to sports and entertainment. So CAA is representing us in sponsorships, partnerships, and selling our TV rights. IMG is doing all of our live broadcasts. And then we have a multi-year broadcast deal with Twitch. So we're actually building this league for the Twitch platform. We're integrating play calling. Twitch has some really unique functionality, overlays on the video. So this is going to be a new Twitch experience. For those of you that don't know Twitch, Twitch was purchased by Amazon about 4 years ago for $1 billion. They got a really good deal, paying $1 billion for Twitch. There are now 120 million unique people a month on Twitch that consume 90 minutes of content each, right? So this is big numbers. The majority of that is on esports and gaming. Twitch has made a big push recently into live sports. The NBA G League is now broadcasting games on Twitch. Adam Silver, who's the commissioner of the NBA, has actually come out and said recently, if the NBA was going to kind of reinvent their game from the ground up, the Twitch viewing experience would be the viewing experience of the future. He's a big believer in it, and obviously we are too. Blockchain, all right. Why blockchain? Why do we talk about it? Why did we look at it? A couple of big reasons. The first one is transparency in the voting process. So we have fans controlling the careers of players and coaches, right? So in the Screaming Eagles, fans pick the players and the coaches, but they didn't get to really fire anybody. In the fan control football league, fans are going to get to run everything. So this is about making decisions that could literally cut players and they may not ever get to play again. we need transparency in the voting process. Blockchain provides that. We actually had a vote last year, again, for those of you that are football fans, a guy by the name of Greg Hardy, played in the NFL, was a Pro Bowl defensive played for the Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers, had some domestic violence issues, off-the-field incidents, basically got blackballed from the league. Every GM, every owner in the NFL closed the door and made a decision. We don't know what was talked about. All we know is Greg Hardy didn't get signed. We got a chance to bring Greg Hardy to the Screaming Eagles. He was 27 years old. Literally, he should be in the prime of his career. He isn't getting a shot in the NFL. So we told Greg, you can come play for us, but this is a fan-run team. We're going to let fans vote. So we had a vote. It was 51% to 49% no. So Greg Hardy didn't come play for us. I would have liked it if Greg Hardy came play for us. We would have got a lot more people in the stand. But what we got was 49% of people that voted yes were very vocal about the fact that they didn't believe the vote. They didn't believe that it was real. They didn't trust the process. They thought it was all publicity stunt. And there was no way for us to prove to the fan base that the votes that were cast were actually what we presented them. So blockchain provides full public transparency. That's really key for us. The second piece of this is tokenization. So for those of you that have been following the space, there's a whole lot of noise out there. There's a whole lot of companies that are shoving a token into their business so they can raise money. We truly believe that a token fits incredibly well in what we're doing for the simple fact that everybody has a mobile game. I'm sure you all have one on your phone right now. You're always trying to get gold or gems or jewels or coins or something as you play these games. There's a very, very natural fit to have a coin or a token in a real-life video game, which is what we're building. So our token, the fan token, is going to be the voting power in the league. You do not have to buy these. You don't have to be an investor in our token sale to be participating in the league. You can earn them. So we want to encourage and we want to reward fan participation. So the token is being sold in our token offering. The leaderboards are going to be based on how many tokens you own and how many tokens you earn. So you'll be able to move up the leaderboard just if you want to participate and you want to spend all your time in the fan-controlled football league. The higher you are in the leaderboard, the more voting power you have. So we believe that all fans are not created equal. And we want people that are actually spending time and effort and putting it in to shape these teams. They're going to have the biggest share of voice when it comes to making these decisions. The other key for us is that this isn't just about American football. That's where we're starting. My co-founder played 5 years in the NFL with the Jets and the Bears. We are very confident in what we can do in the world of American football. We believe the world of sports and the future of sports is going to be interactive. And we want to be that driving platform. So whether that's starting our own leagues, the fan-controlled baseball league, the fan-controlled cricket league, or that's licensing our platform. I would love to see the first fan-controlled NFL team, right? The first fan-controlled Major League Baseball team. The Marlins should probably consider it. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to kind of establish what this means to be a fan-controlled team, a fan-controlled league, and then look at this from a technology standpoint. So, and that's really what we're building is we call it the Fan Access Network. That's what the token is, the fan token. This isn't just me that believes in this. We have some really accomplished guys in the sports, entertainment, and esports space that have, all of these guys spend considerable amounts of time on our project and working with us. A couple of these guys are actually local, Matt Wolf, Mark Irace, and Manish Jha. So these guys have been with us for a long, long time. We're almost moving into our 4th year now of building this product. We started in 2015. And these guys are all an integral part of making that happen. On the blockchain side, we've also got some great people involved. So Steven Narioff, co-creator of Ethereum. Peter Bessinis from New Alchemy. He was the co-founder of the Bitcoin Foundation. I call him Crypto OG. There are very few people that have been in the space longer than Peter. And Galia Ayal from Bancor, one of the largest at the time, the largest ICOs. There was about $150 million back in, I think, June of last year. Have been really helpful in us getting integrated into the space. Our executive team, a lot of venture-backed founders. I've raised venture capital myself, had a successful exit. Ray Austin in the middle there is our smiling face and former NFL player. Moved on to a pretty successful acting career afterwards. Mimi, some of you may know her. She was actually the CFO at Science here locally before she moved on to her own firm. And Steve Adler was the former head of digital for the NFL as our CTO. So that first video I showed you when the fan put his head through the television, that's what it's like now. This is from a screaming Eagles game, and this is what it's like to be a fan when you get to actually call the plays on the field.
Hey guys, we've got another one of our offensive coordinators up here. This is Ben, this is Noel. 4th down, big play, what are you calling it?
I'm going to pass. We still got 11 yards to go. I don't want to see him kick yet. I want to see him pass it in.
Kind of a rough start out there, but it seems to be coming back now. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty encouraged. Fans are doing pretty well to get a couple good drives in there. We're getting better.
All right, Ben and Noel, thanks very much. Enjoying the game in 117. Let's see this 4th down.
Screaming Eagles going for it here. Verlon Reed drops back, lots of pressure, looking deep into the end zone.
Yes,
touchdown!
What a great fan play call. What a great fan play call.
Derwin Love.
So that visual of the fan holding his phone and hugging his wife, he was one of thousands of people that called that play for that touchdown. He felt like he called it, right? And that's something that, as a sports fan, it's until you actually experience it. And I remember the first time I experienced it was actually in a scrimmage. I looked at my phone, I called a play, I looked up, I saw the guys do exactly what I called, and I was like, holy shit, I just called that play. And you know what I mean? It's you get a connection to the game, to the sport, to the players, and to us, I think we're going to build the most passionate base of fans that sports has seen, and I think we have an opportunity to really create something special. This is details on our token sale if anybody's interested. We're raising $25 million. We've raised about $3 million of that so far. Only accredited investors because the SEC is trying to protect everybody, which I agree with. So if you're interested, I've got cards. Happy to walk you through what that means to be a part of what we're doing. And we're launching the league in the spring of 2019. So thanks. Happy to answer questions if anybody has any.